In all forms of sport, a team's uniform is one of the best ways to identify with a fan base and increase team passion. Fans take pride in the team's colors, slogans, and logos, all of which appear on uniforms. Recently, in an effort to appeal to a younger, more cultured demographic, teams across all major sports have started delving into alternate jersey designs that push the boundaries of creativity and capture the hearts of fans. Perhaps no league is more ambitious with its alternative jersey concepts than the NBA. As seen here, jersey reveals are a massive cultural point in the league, and some really well done jerseys can pay homage to team history, city history, or the culture of the fan base. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Random Things Review, and today I wanted to share with you my 8 favorite NBA alternate jersey designs in recent history. Now, disclaimer, the NBA only recently started experimenting with its vast selection of alternate jerseys a few seasons ago, so images, teams, and jerseys mentioned won't go too many seasons back. Pretty much within the last decade will be mentioned. We'll be going into alternate jerseys, city designs, statement jerseys, and a bunch of other cool things that teams have knocked up over the years. So, with that being said, let's get into the rankings. Starting off the list, the Denver Nuggets 2017 statement jerseys come in with a stunning yellow. The Nuggets pay homage to the classic vintage jerseys with their statement edition jerseys. This jersey displays the skyline of Denver, Colorado, with the Rocky Mountains in the background, alongside the Nuggets logo in a retro font. This jersey is on this list for me because I think the yellow is such a hard color to work with when it comes to uniforms, but with this shade, along with the font and logo, it clicks, while also paying homage to a great former design. At number 7 in my rankings, we have the Utah Jazz City Edition jerseys from 2017 and 2018. The only team to not modify its City Edition jersey from 2017 to 2018, these Utah Jazz uniforms were hits among fans of the teams and players alike. The cascading colors of the jersey are meant to represent the colorful landscape of arches, sandstone, and canyons that define the state of Utah. I think the jersey encapsulates what a Utah sunset actually looks like, seeing one for myself a few weeks ago. Nike and the Jazz worked hard to make a uniform that represented the fiercely loyal fanbase of the Jazz, and it's safe to say they succeeded with this eye-popping uniform. My number 6 favorite jersey is the Chicago Bulls 2017 City Edition jersey. In terms of encapsulating what a City Edition jersey should be, Chicago got it right. Chicago was already known for its iconic flag, and the Bulls uniform played off iconic parts of this flag. The Chicago cursive logo, along with the jersey numbers, are outlined in the light blue color from the flag, and the 4 prominent stars are in a line down the left side of the jersey. With that, the phrase "Sweet Home" is sewn on just above the hip tag as a reference to the famous Blues Brothers songs. Fans went nuts for this jersey, and the jersey sold out at all games they were offered at. I specifically said the 2017 Bulls jersey because I am not a fan of the 2018 rendition. I think the black jersey and blatant flag placement make this jersey look clunky. However, the 2017 jersey, with its nostalgia and focus on the Chicago flag, is firmly on this list. Number 5 on this list is occupied by the Houston Rockets and their City Edition jerseys for 2017 and 2018. With this jersey, Nike chose to emphasize Houston's rich multi-ethnic tradition, with these jerseys that pay homage to Chinese New Year. The only difference between 2017 and 2018 jerseys are the gold border and lettering, as well as the auspicious clouds that can be seen up close on the jerseys, another tip of the hat to a popular Chinese design. Houston also has ingrained roots in the Chinese basketball community ever since they drafted Chinese superstar Yao Ming back in 2002, also cited as an inspiration for these jerseys. As one of the only jerseys in the NBA to have another language on its chest, this multicultural uniform gets the 5 spot on my list. For number 4 on this list, we're tossing it up to the borough of Brooklyn, New York for the Brooklyn Nets City Edition jersey for 2018. Brooklyn, New York has always been at the cross-section of culture and reverence in both music and sport. The Nets are deeply invested in Brooklyn heritage and its community, and their City Edition jersey for this year exemplifies just that. The design doesn't really modify the traditional home logo or jersey for the Nets, but it borders it with a Coogi design that late great rapper Biggie could be seen wearing. The Brooklyn Nets wanted to pay homage to the area legend through this design. The jersey also features a graffiti patch that reads "Bedstuy" on the right short. This patch was designed by world-renowned graffiti artist Eric Hayes, also from New York. Of course, Bed-Stuy, short for Bedford-Stuyvesant, was the Brooklyn neighborhood where Brooklyn legends Biggie and Jay-Z were raised in. Tapping into the legendary local music culture totally ups this jersey's cool factor, all while not changing too much about the jersey or being too loud about it. That balance is what nets this the number 4 position. Stepping onto the podium here, my number 3 favorite jersey is the Portland Trail Blazers Rip City Edition jerseys that have effectively been worn since 2008. Now I know this might be cheating because I'm picking a selection of jerseys rather than just a single jersey, but the fact of the matter is they're just too cool to not put into this list. The Portland Trail Blazers have had these jerseys prominently displaying the term Rip City for over a decade. This term was passionately coined in the Blazers' inaugural season in 1972 when announcer Bill Schonely prominently shouted "Rip City" when a player nailed a long-distance shot during the game. No one knows the exact reference, but it can be assumed that he was referring to the ripping sound or motion that is made when an NBA player swishes a ball into a net. Since then, the Blazers have passionately defined themselves with this phrase, including it on jerseys every season. There have been black, white, and red renditions of this jersey, all coming out stunning. For me, the color combo just really pops, and as with previously, I'm a big fan of the retro font type. That, combined with a cool backstory for the phrase and how much pride people take in these jerseys, is why this jersey series makes the list. My number 2 favorite alternate NBA uniform is the Golden State Warriors The City alternate jerseys, worn in the 2017 season. Hard to believe with today's success, but when the Warriors arrived in San Francisco in the 1960s, the franchise struggled to attract visitors. Home games averaged less than 1,500 spectators. In 1966, ambitious owner Franklin Muley had the idea to turn the players into a, quote, walking postcard with these jerseys he designed himself that included Bay Area staples like the Golden Gate Bridge and a cable car on the back. The jerseys were ridiculed when they were first released, but actually stimulated fan growth, and more than 50 years later, the jerseys are revered in history. Teleported straight from 1966, these throwback jerseys the Warriors wore for the 2017 season were not much different than the originals, save a little color tweaking to match the current team's yellow scheme. A timeless jersey with a unique story of a franchise resilience behind it, this uniform definitely belongs on this list. And finally, drumroll please, my number 1 favorite NBA alternate jersey is the Miami Heat Vice Knights jersey, designed in 2018. This jersey is so cool, it shouldn't need narration, but I'm going here anyways. The TV show Miami Vice helped lend Miami its current identity and shed light on Miami culture and art. The hot pink and turquoise used in show banners, already a staple of Miami's neon lights, were reincorporated into this jersey. With that, the Miami print is taken straight off of the old Miami Arena, where the Heat used to play, consequently during the time Miami Vice was being filmed, the 1980s and 1990s. The jersey was such a departure from Miami's traditional logo design that team executives and Nike representatives were in intense disagreement about whether to produce the jersey. However, it was the highest selling City Edition jersey in the past NBA season, and since then, a pink Vice Knights jersey will be worn by the team, signaling the success of the jersey production. With homage paid to both the team's history and the city's culture, while making one of the coolest looking jerseys I've ever seen, the Miami Knights jersey takes its place at the top of the throne of my favorite NBA uniforms. Well, those are my list of my favorite NBA alternate uniforms. What are some uniforms or jerseys that you really enjoy looking at? What do you not agree with on this list? Leave a comment and let me know below. Love to start an NBA dialogue here. Make sure you subscribe for more reviews, rankings, and other reviews of random types. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you keep watching. Have a great night. Bye.